Guilty or not
Yeah,
guilty?
bullshit.
I,
Complete bullshit.
I could have hit you with obstruction, but I decided not to since you did comply in the end. I could also hit you with battery for swinging at me, but that's another thing. I'd say I'm going pretty lenient on this for my prerogative. So with the Grand Theft Auto times 1, fleeing to elude times 1, originally that's going to be at 30 months or $1,000. I knocked it down to 20 months and $600. So checking in with you again. Are you pleading guilty or not guilty regarding those charges?
No thanks.
Are you indicating that you're not going to give me a plea, sir?
They didn't tell you?
Who didn't tell what?
Uh-oh. If they didn't tell you, then it must not be any of your business.
That's fair. That's certainly understandable. Though, again, I'm stuck on the question. Do you plead guilty or not guilty?
They didn't tell you?
The only person who can tell me what your plea is you, sir.
Oh, if he ain't told you, then it must not be any of your damn business.
Well, we can keep going around this loop-to-loop, but it ain't going to change what we're sitting at here, sir.
Oh, they didn't tell you?
Harmony? No, Sandy Shores. I'm not sure what they're supposed to, what they, whoever they are supposed to be telling me. But like I said, sir, what I'm looking at is Grand Theft Auto fleeing to elude. Do you plead guilty or not guilty related to those charges?
Oh, they didn't tell you?
I mean, if you're going to keep playing loop-to-loop, I'm not going to necessarily entertain that. Or are you trying to get a charge of obstruction?
I ain't obstructing nothing. You don't need my input for this part.
I do, sir.
No, you don't. Why?
Because I care about your rights and I want to try and observe them as best as I can. So how long did it take you to confirm the timeline then with for the visit thing? Like I said, sir, I don't know who you're referring to or what they're supposed to be telling me or anything like that.
Oh, yeah. Well, it must not be any of your damn business then if they didn't tell you.
Well, I don't care about that conversation, sir. Like I said, the only conversation I care about is the one we're trying to have.
It's the same answer, bro.
So what you're trying to tell me, sir, is that pleading guilty or not guilty is none of my damn business. Is that what you're trying to point to?
Yeah. Because if they didn't tell you, then...
Well, I could hold you for indefinite if you prefer.
So they're... well, for what?
For not giving me the information I'm asking for, sir.
Oh, okay. No, but seriously, they didn't tell you?
I don't need they as in anyone to tell me anything, sir.
Oh. Well, if you don't need anyone to tell you, then why are you asking me?
I said they, not you.
Oh. Well, if they didn't tell you, then it must not be any of your damn business.
Well, like I said, again, the aspect is pleading guilty or not guilty is up to you, not they, them, or whoever else.
Well, I identify as the they, them.
Okay, but that doesn't provide any context is what I'm asking.
Yes, it does.
You can identify as they, them, and I can respect the identification that you're providing. But again, I'm asking you to plead guilty or not guilty.
Yeah. Like I said, they didn't tell you. That's me. It's they.
I mean, like I said, sir, I see what you're trying to do in terms of this circle that you're going through. But again, until you provide an answer that complies with one of the two, we're going to be stuck here.
No, I guess it's just clear that they didn't tell you.
That may be, but again, the situation is as it is. If you continue to not provide a answer to guilty or not guilty, I may be able to
not provide.
withhold you in jail for as long as I need.
Hold you in jail as long as I need. Mr. Big Shot with a police badge.
I mean, I try to be. Put you in contempt of court. Yeah, the only thing, all of that for that statement, all that statement in the contempt of court does follow the situation we're currently dealing with. The only difference is it says justice and dignity of the court, meaning that I can't use it as an officer. And again, that one's in the aspect of a court, so you can't use that either. But really, all I can do is just hit him with obstruction and be nice about it. You gonna provide me what I need there, Mr. Johnson?
Yeah, well, what do you need?
What I need is to understand if you plead guilty or not guilty to the charges of Grand Theft Auto and fleeing to elude.
Oh, that's against my religion.
All right. Well, I can put that down as a notation, but then I will still hit you with the charge of obstruction of justice.
Obstruction of justice? That's... How? I ain't obstructed nothing. I've already in this cell locked up. I'm not in control no more.
I can't be a dick about it, so we'll do that.
You're kidnapping me and holding me against my will right now, if anything.
All right, sir. Being that's the way you want to have it, you'll be serving a total time of 25 months and a fine of $600.
Okay, yeah, cool.
Actually, that added
Glad you finally got
$500.
over that
So,
page in your tablet there.
Correction. That'll be $1,000.
Yeah, okay.
And then, being the fact that you did not comply with the plea of guilty or not guilty, you will be receiving that extra charge of obstruction.
Oh my God.
Any further questions, comments, or thoughts that you wish to address in this situation, sir?
Justice. Motherfucker, you already justiced this. Did it. I'm in here.
Do you have any questions, comments, or anything you wish to bring about?
I was commenting right now.
Sorry, all I heard was blabbering.
Yeah, well, then don't ask for blabbering if you don't want blabbering.
I didn't ask for blabbering. I asked for questions, comments, or concerns.
You've been asking for blabbering the whole time you've been standing there.
Well, I appease the fact that our definitions are different, sir.
Are you guilty or not guilty? Oh, I saw you shoot 12 old ladies.
That is not a part of this conversation.
Whatever you're over there blabbering about, as you want to say. You were doing 120 through a school zone.
Just to check with you, you gonna plead guilty or not guilty in relation to those charges, sir?
Oh my god. I thought you got over this.
I did not, sir. I just want to try and do my best. Like I said, I'm trying to take care of your legal rights.
Oh, they didn't tell you?
They don't need to tell me, sir.
Oh, exactly, because it ain't none of your damn business.
That may be, but in terms of your rights as a human being and citizen of this fine, fine country, I do have to do my absolute best, and I'm going to do my absolute best to try and observe your rights and try and provide you with your rights as you have. And in
You
doing
already
so,
violated my rights, so.
Without the proper authority of the Department of Justice,
exactly. That
I'm doing
part right
everything
there
I
was
can
correct. Yes.
to give you the opportunity
Out of context,
to
that
plead
last
guilty
line, yes.
or not guilty.
That was a lot of mumbo jumbo. You just spewed on out of there.
So I put on to you, Mr. Johnson. Do you plead guilty or not guilty in relation to the aforementioned charges?
So do I get like time served or something? Because you're just holding me here.
No, but I could add more charges to rack up more time.
We've been done with this like a long time ago.
That may be, but you are not complying.
You're just still just holding. Not complying! I have no choice but to comply. There is no not complying.
Well, to comply would answer my question if you're guilty or not guilty.
Because the next step is some burly dudes come in here and body snatch me, drug me and body snatch me, so.
I mean, yes, we only have burly dudes at the moment.
There's no discomplying with that whole situation that's about to happen next, so.
Well,
I don't think I have any power in this matter, so just fucking send me to jail already.
I cannot do that without you answering my question.
Been here fucking long enough.
Well, sir, as they may say, you're kind of doing this to yourself.
Yeah, well, we'll just stand here then.
All right, sounds good to me. I can be here for a couple more hours. I mean, I'm getting paid either way, so I mean, if this is the way you want to do it, this is the way you want to do it. And like I said, this is your right, so I'm not going to infringe on your rights. Just like if we had lawyers, right? You'd want to observe the opportunity to communicate with a lawyer. That may take a certain amount of time. And that time that it takes with said lawyer might be longer than the time you would have served for the charge in the first place. But maybe you don't want that charge in your record. Maybe you want to keep a clean record. Who really knows? Do you know? Sounds like you don't know. So being the fact that you don't know, maybe it's the case that you just want to answer a question, a simple question, of if you plead guilty or not guilty to the charges that I have previously mentioned. And the other context of the situation is, with those questions that I provided to you, if you need me to list the charges that you have been placed before you, I can certainly do that if you would like.
Blah, 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 blah.
Charges that you're being charged with are grand theft auto, fleeing to elude, and obstruction with justice. With those charges kept just in the very crevices of your mind, would you like to entertain the question? That question being,
Oh, have they still not told you yet?
do you plead guilty or not guilty? That's the only question we need answered here. That is the who wants to be a millionaire question in this moment. Just think of how many points you could earn on Scrabble if you wanted to plead guilty or not guilty. Which one gives you more points? Would it be guilty that gives you more points, or would it be not guilty that gives you more points? Certainly up to you. All we need is that one question answered, and then this can all end. Do you feel it?
Just hang out over here while you figure out what you're doing.
You feel the urge to answer the question. Well, I need no figuring out of what I'm doing. I am 100% in line with what I'm doing. I'm just waiting for an individual who has committed crime to understand if they are going to be pleading guilty or not guilty to the charges that are being placed against them. That's all we need. You don't like the charges, you can say not guilty. You really like the charges, you can say guilty. Either one is an acceptable answer. So I lay it all in your hands, Mr. Johnson.
Blah. Blah.
In this situation, you have all of the power.
Blah. Blah.
But it is up to you to bear witness the power that you have before you so that you can make a decision. In that decision, maybe it's the right decision. Maybe it's the wrong decision. Only you can find out if you make that decision.
Nope, can't do it.
Maybe you should start to be more like Thomas the Train Engine, thinking that you can do it.
Nope. Can't do it.
I mean, life is all about what you can do and what you choose to do.
Oh. Have they still not told you yet?
They certainly have not, sir.
Oh. Sure they'd have called by now. Here, I'm gonna hang out with you.
Well, if they have called, they just got to call 911. And unfortunately, they have not done so. So, if there was something they need to tell me, they have not told me yet.
It's comfy down. It's comfy down here then.
No worries. There's only been a couple of people that have puked and pissed on that floor. No big deal.
The only thing I have attached to the call is...
Nicely done there, Katie. Appreciate it. So we circle back, Mr. Johnson. Age-old question. Do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Not sure yet.
All righty. I'm going to go upstairs and do a few things, and I'll check back with you.
Oh, okay.
I must not have used the taser since the familiarity thing.
Getting out of here.
Yeah, I can see where a lot of people who role play as cops would take this as like something that really pissed them off, and they just want to ram it home and be like, "Oh, Max, fine, Max time. He's being a shithead." But in reality, he's providing role play. What he's doing is role play. I don't care what anyone says. It may not be the role play that they want, but it is role play. We'll have to understand the fact that role play is not always going to be what you want. But part of that I want to highlight because I thought part of it was pretty good. Oh yeah, get it. I like that highlight. That sounds good to me. Howdy, Mr. Johnson. Oh, you're asleep, Mr. Johnson? That's nice. That's very nice of you. Let's wake you up, okay? Give me just a moment here. Wake, Mr. Johnson. Oh, glad to see you're back up and at 'em, Mr. Johnson. Welcome back. So, Mr. Johnson, in relation to the charges of Grand Theft Auto and fleeing to elude, do you plead guilty or not guilty?
No.
No to which one, sir?
No to all of it, exactly.
Okay. Alrighty, and just checking in again. You know, we have the charges that I mentioned earlier. Charges being Grand Theft Auto, fleeing to elude, and obstruction of justice. Those charges in mind, do you wish to answer the question of pleading guilty or not guilty?
Yes, that one.
Yes, that one to guilty, or yes, that one to not guilty?
Yeah.
Yeah, to guilty or not guilty?
That one thing that you said.
Which one thing, guilty or not guilty?
I don't know if you weren't asking more than one question at a time.
Ida Robert 164.
Was it guilty?
It's a possibility.
Or was it not guilty?
Less likely.
So you're leaning towards guilty.
What was that?
I said it sounds like you're leaning towards guilty.
Yeah, I could be, yeah. On one of those things that you were talking about earlier.
Because when I said not guilty, you said less likely.
Yeah, for one of those things.
No, that is incorrect. When I asked you the question and not guilty, you said
But
less
there's
likely.
like a bunch of things, so. Which thing are we talking about right now?
Do you plead guilty?
The part where I ran over them people?
I'm not referring to any running over people.
Oh, you didn't know about that part?
I may have not.
Okay.
You know, like I said, the only charges you're being applied to are Grand Theft Auto and fleeing to elude and obstruction of justice.
Oh, definitely not.
And with those charges in mind, do you want to plead guilty?
Not really, though.
Do you want to plead not guilty?
And some of it, maybe.
Well, it's either one or the other for everything under the sun.
Well, it's not a unanimous decision I can make.
Well, that's a problem that you're going to have to deal with, sir. Life isn't entirely always the way you want it. what you thinking?
No, but I can't lie and say guilty because I'm not guilty of all of it.
Then say not guilty. If you don't think you're guilty of it, say not guilty. Because
Well, but there is. I am a little bit.
Because that's where court comes into play, right? If you plead not guilty and court comes into play, then you can kind of fight what charges you want to fight and stay with what charges you want to stay. Because in a court proceeding, they would say, here are the aforementioned charges. And you'd be like, okay, I like that charge, but I don't like the other two.
Yeah, that's the point in the process where I say I'm guilty or not guilty. Not right now.
It's asking for a plea.
I say I'm guilty or not guilty at court if I go to court.
Typically, if there was a DOJ in place when you plead not guilty, we would then try and get a lawyer. But because there is no DOJ in place, we cannot get you a lawyer, but we still have to ask in case a lawyer comes into play to look at all the cases that have been previously addressed. Since at this moment, there is no statute of limitations, technically, you could go all the way back to your first offense and try and fight it in court once a lawyer is found.
Well, then why don't you just put not guilty on them all?
Because I cannot forcefully apply your rights.
Well, yeah, I don't know yet.
Alrighty, I'll check back in a few minutes.
Yeah, you do that.
I don't think if I have any other tools in my locker. I do have other tools in my locker, then I can try and see if it provides another help tooltip. Doesn't seem like it did. Man, poopy. Still being out of space kind of sucks. I mean, I don't really need the pickaxe, so I guess I could just do away with it. Ooh, this fucking door, eh? Thanks again for every one of you tuning in tonight. Appreciate the kind support. Hey, Lumina Gamer 6. Lumina Gamer 6, sir. I salute you with a mighty mug of potato. Thank you for your continued support and your sincere generosity for a total of 78 months, good sir. It is greatly appreciated and thank you. You're too kind. You are doing as well as can be. You see that Elon Musk got the supposedly world record with his squad of 4 for like the highest tier of fastest run on the highest tier of AOZ for Diablo 4. I might have said Diablo 4 twice, I'm not sure. Yeah, it's on X or Twitter, but he and 3 other people were able to beat the world record for the fastest run on the highest tier AOZ run or something like that. I was like, oh, cool. Cool. All right, Mr. Johnson. Left you a little pickaxe here as well if you want to pick that up so you can have that for yourself. But come back down here to ask the question. Question that's been on top of all of our minds. That question is, do you plead guilty? Or do you plead not guilty, sir? Do I need to wake you up again, sir? All right, let me try and get you up again. Okay, looks like you are up and running. Finance computer's up and running. Sweet. Fantastic news. All right, Mr. Johnson. Like I asked just a moment ago, just need to answer a question. Do you plead guilty or not guilty, sir? Enjoying Hogwarts Legacy? Sweet. Play it to the fullest. Enjoy it. It is yours.
Who asked?
Oh, there was recently a lot of solar that was put up in Ohio. Well, who's asking? It's going to be Officer Drake Mallard here with the Los Angeles Police Department. Asking if a Mr. Johnson would be able to provide me an answer to my question. The day after tomorrow? Ooh, fantastic.
Zero. How do 0 people care? Don't waste my time yet.
Oh, I'm not done with the situation, sir, until you are able to provide me an answer.
I don't believe I need to.
And the question that I'm asking is, do you plead guilty or not guilty?
I don't believe it really matters.
Oh, it certainly does matter, sir, because again, it is your rights.
Inside.
Not a fan of this news company, but that's what I was referring to.
Would probably be a smart thing to say.
I mean, it might be, because then again, like I said, if you're not guilty on a case, DOJ can open it up at a later date. Because there is currently no statute of limitations. That's what I mean about your rights. If there's no statute of limitations, any charge you've had that's ever been placed against you can be opened up at any time, and you can fight it at any point as long as you've pleaded not guilty. If you plead guilty, technically you can't really contest it, but I suppose you could look up as an appeals court and try and go that route if DOJ gets that far. Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
Interesting.
I found that out about Tesla Time News, because Tesla Time News, they talk about everything that's going on, EV, bio, etc., etc. Anything that's like technology advancing to betterment of humanity kind of stuff. And I saw that and I was like, oh, cool. And just trying to do my best to pull apart what I can from what rights you have. That way you know your rights, and that way you can exercise your rights as you see fit.
Yeah.
I copy.
So am I getting time served for you, like, wasting my time here?
The only person wasting your time is you, sir.
No, not really.
By failing to answer the question, yes, you are, sir.
I'm just here. Held against my will.
You're currently under arrest and unable to go to
Prisoner of the
processing
state. I am
until you
not
answer.
free to go, so I have no say in what's happening right now.
Like I said, sir, I've asked you a question multiple times. And it's up to you to answer the question
And
the way
I've
you see
told
fit.
you multiple times. It don't fucking matter.
You may feel that way, which is perfectly fine, sir, but you still need to answer the question.
No.
The only reason we've been here this long and why we've been here this long is because you are not answering the question, sir.
Under fear of perjury, I will not make a statement.
I'll ask you again, sir.
I will
You
not
wish to
make
plead
any
guilty or
statements
not guilty?
under the current form of duress that I am under. Any statement made would be made under duress and being held against my will.
So are you wishing me to jail you indefinitely then?
But you can't do anything if I don't do anything. So, what do you mean?
If you continue to not comply with my questioning, being the fact that there is no DOJ to enforce things of this such manner.
Oh, so this was an option all along. You're just been wasting my goddamn time.
No, I have to do everything in my best interest, to do everything in your best interest to make sure that this works out in your favor. Because again, I'm here to protect and serve.
So
part of serving
if
is
it's in
explaining
my
your
better
rights.
favor, you're gonna say locking me up forever is in my better favor than giving me 10 months that this was originally gonna be.
Originally it was 20.
Whatever it was, whatever it is.
And then you started doing the obstruction, which brought it up to
So
25.
you're gonna lock me. So you're saying you want my betterment, but you're gonna lock me away forever instead of just 10 months.
Because you're failing to comply with a simple request.
That's logical. Yeah, I guess. You know.
It doesn't necessarily need to be logical, sir, because legal isn't always logical.
None of this makes sense. So you are correct.
As many can address, logic does not have any bearing in the courtroom.
So then what is this betterment that you speak of then?
What I'm speaking of is trying to do everything I can to give you the opportunity to help yourself. If it gets to a point where you're just unwilling to help yourself, then I have to relinquish that,
Then you're gonna
take care of
hold
what I
me
need to
against my
do.
will for even longer. Mm-hmm.
As far as I'm concerned, you have about 40 minutes to make a decision.
No, that's not how that works.
Well, in terms of my
And
shift,
now
that's
all
how
of a
it works.
sudden there's a time frame on when.
I told you earlier I had 2 hours.
Oh my god. Whoa, hey. It's been 2 hours. Let's go.
It has not. And if you're
Why
saying
you
let's
just
go,
we can wait. I guess we can just wait
I'll just keep
for
asking the
another.
same question, sir.
I'll eventually I'm gonna ignore you.
And that's perfectly within your ability to do so, sir.
I'm just tired of you wasting my time.
Yeah, like I said, the only person wasting your time is you.
No, it's not.
You could have been booked,
You
processed, and
could have
back
either
out
given me
already.
my 5 months
25.
or sent me to jail for indefinitely. Those are the two options.
And like I said,
What
to be
is
fair to
waiting
you,
2 hours gonna matter?
I've been trying to do everything I can to give you the opportunity
Oh
to help
my
yourself.
God.
Because both of us would admit 25 months is better than 9,999 months.
Exactly. So give it.
I cannot give it until you answer the question.
Yeah, then you're gonna give it then.
Like I said, sir, I cannot give it until you answer the question.
Well, then I'm not going to jail indefinitely then either. Then if I can't go without giving you an answer, then I'm not going without giving you an answer.
If you don't give me an answer, then within
It
the rights
doesn't
of my
work like
ability,
that.
I can then put you away until we need further processing.
Oh my God. Sounds like some hard hitting going on here.
Everyone else having a good time today? Yeah.
No.
What's that, sir?
No.
Well, let me check in with you again, sir.
It's just awfully quiet around here sometimes.
Do you wish to comply with my question?
No.
Okay. With that in mind, do you plead guilty? Or do you plead not guilty, sir?
I will not comply.
All right. That's going to be true. Then we are getting closer to that stopping time, if I look at it. I mean, it kind of goes in the same instance. This entire time I've been asking you, if within 5 minutes of me asking you something else popped off, I would have then just sent you indefinitely. Just right now, there is not anything else popping off, so you have my full attention.
Oh, that's convenient.
So you'd rather be sent away indefinitely?
You can't send me without me answering you. You can't do anything.
You really need to look up how the legal system works, sir.
You've been telling me you can't do anything without me answering. But now you're gonna do something without me answering.
Like I said, with the charges that I have, that's one thing. But if you are unable to plead guilty or not guilty under your own reasoning, then you are failing to comply with the situation that is put before you. That in itself enables myself to put you away indefinitely.
Comply about.
So you can either
Right.
A, comply by answering one of the two questions, or B, have a good vacation. And I keep asking you because I'm trying to be fair. I'm trying to be
What
as
about a
fair as I
pineapple?
possibly can. Because I don't want to put you away indefinitely. That's not something I want to do.
Then give me the 5 months.
It's 25 months, by the way.
Well, let's hurry it up.
I cannot until you answer the question, sir.
I can't lie to you, so I can't tell you.
Well, that's fair. I would prefer you not to
Because it
lie to
ain't
me.
either guilty or not guilty.
Well, it is either guilty or not guilty, whether you like it or
No,
not.
it's not. I didn't do everything.
At the very least of the situation, I'm going to at least send the fine over
I
to
am
you.
not guilty on everything.
Well, that's up to you, sir.
I'm definitely guilty of the Grand Theft Auto. But for
Hey.
all those drugs I was trafficking,
You'll get a fine of $1,000 from the state,
I was not doing the drugs.
and like I said, if you wish to answer the
And those
questions, then we can.
grandma's purses I was stealing, I was not guilty of that.
If you wish to, like I said, answer the questions, we can move on forward to the 25 months. If you do not wish
Just
to answer the
did.
question,
I just answered the questions.
then we would move on forward with pushing you into indefinite.
Well, because I answered the questions? Okay.
You didn't answer any of my questions, sir.
I just did.
You did not.
I said I'm guilty of stealing the car, but I'm not guilty of the other stuff.
That's not exactly how it works, sir.
Yeah, it is. What do you mean?
You've been arrested by me before, and you have pled guilty and not guilty previously. Do you know how this works?
Yeah, because I have been either guilty or not guilty.
So in this situation, you're just plain being difficult.
Well, no shit, Sherlock.
And in being difficult, all it's doing is hurting you.
Just wasting my time. No, I know. Because you can't do anything if I don't tell you.
Well, there's things I can do. It's
Okay.
just I'm trying to be as sincere with your rights. The wheels of justice never stop moving. I just have them on pause to try and be as kind as I can to you. I would not hate for them to roll on over you.
Waste more of my time.
Like I said, sir, wasting 2 hours of your time versus wasting the next couple months is a fair better thing to do.
It's not gonna be a couple months.
I mean, I could do 99,000.
It'll be. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be like you think it's gonna be.
Well, we'll certainly see how it goes,
I'll
sir.
get my boy Julio to get me out.
Well, if you're able to get someone to get you out of jail and you're not caught, well, then enjoy your freedom. If you are caught,
Okay.
then I guess you kind of go back to where you were.
Okay. Sounds good. Like a good challenge.
It certainly could be, sir. Certainly could be. It has been a long time since we have had a prison break, but we have had prison breaks in the past. So curtailing from that conversation, Do you plead guilty or not guilty?
Yeah, I'm always up for a good challenge.
Well, that's good to hear, sir. Life is extremely challenging.
No.
But as per part of the challenge of life, we have questions that we need to make a decision on. So your current challenge is, do you plead guilty? Yeah, in all heartedness, if it was the instance where something else is going off that I needed to go with, yes, as in you were saying you plead guilty, sir?
No, I want a challenge, I said.
Okay, do you plead not guilty?
No, I want the challenge.
I'm not offering a challenge, sir.
No, you definitely are.
I'm asking you to answer either guilty
You
or
said you
not
don't
guilty.
think my boy Julio can get me out.
I didn't say that exact statement, sir. What I referred to is the instance of we have not had a breakout in this prison for a long period of time.
Well, let's go try it.
There isn't no
Lock me
let's
up.
go anything, sir.
Lock me up.
I cannot technically lock you up in the charges that I've provided
Lock me up.
until you provide a guilty or not guilty plea.
Lock me up.
In this
Send me
situation,
away.
the
Forever.
law will not bend to your will, sir.
Send me forever.
Is this character supposed to be dead anyways? I double checked the history and I don't have a case that indicates that he's DOA. His other character, Jason Highlander, that one's supposed to be dead. I thought this one was supposed to be dead from a motorcycle situation, but I didn't find it. I thought he was doing GTA on a motorcycle, and I taser shotgunned him multiple times to the point where he just stopped breathing. But then I think on this character he decided to come back to life or something like that. I don't completely remember though. All right, sir, you got about 20 minutes.
Okay, cool.
As funny as this RP is, I'm starting to get annoyed by him. Yeah, see, that's the thing, is like I don't have like an annoyance. Like me as a person, I can, if I had the time, I could do this all day.
You want to just how do we want to do this?
Well, how I'm trying to do this, sir, is ask you a question if you want
Because you said I
to
got
plead guilty
20
or not
minutes,
guilty.
but we're gonna do something else. I can come back in like 20 minutes, or
That's completely up to you. At 20 minutes, I will be putting you away indefinitely.
yeah, okay. You want to like let me out then, real quick?
Negative, sir.
Oh. Okay. Well. I wonder.
129, 22.
2735 in progress at 2512 L Lincoln Street, Unit 1. The complainant can hear neighbors below and at 415. Females yelling, "Don't touch me." It sounds physical. The complainant also advised that police come out often for this. Female is possibly Holly, female white adult. Unknown further.
Well, I can still see it.
Boop 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 doop doop boop 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 doo. Boop 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 doop doop boop 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 doop doop boop 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 doop doop boop boop. Told him about his match. He isn't winning this. Well, and that was part of the. I got a lot of good comments from people that played as criminals on SOE because of the fact that the cop character that I had would be willing to deal with it, willing to push through it, willing to entertain different avenues of roleplay. Because I don't want to terminate roleplay. I want to give every opportunity and every chance to the person to do the roleplay that they want to do. Unless it, you know, gets to the point where it's like a rule break kind of situation. That's a different story. Like if this, to be frank, right? If this was happening on SOE or New Dawn, staff would already be here and talking to us about this situation. You feeling any better there, Mr. Johnson? Just want to check in there, Mr. Johnson. Check in to see if you have an answer for one of my two questions. All right, Mr. Johnson, you get about 10 more minutes. If you don't want to answer my question, then yeah, I'll be sending you away like I said.
So they're yammering nonsense.
That may be what you perceive it to be, sir. But like I said, do you wish to comply with pleading guilty or not guilty? Again, I don't take any of this personal. Like, to me, this isn't RAS. The way I look at it, that is Jeffrey Johnson. RAS is a different person. That is Jeffrey Johnson. That is Drake Mallard. They are people outside of myself and outside of RAS. So regardless of whatever happens, regardless of whatever I say on stream, I don't take any of this personally. There's no fucking point. To me, that'd be just like me getting personally pissed off for an NPC killing me in a game, right? Oh my god, that fucking AI motherfucker. Fucking hate that AI motherfucker because he fucking shot me and killed me, and I was getting so far in the game and he killed me and he shot me, motherfucker, piece of shit.
Blah, 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 blah.
Mr. Johnson, just want to check on your health status. Were you able to use the bathroom? Because like you said, your orifice was blocked. If we had someone that was on duty as safer at this time, I would certainly have them come out and take a look at your orifice to make sure everything's functioning. We'd want to ensure that your pipeline is able to produce what it needs to produce. Maybe you should take up a career in singing.
And shut the fuck up right now.
I think that would not be bad at all, sir. I think taking up a career in singing would be a pretty good thing. Maybe you can make some money out of it. Maybe even start your own business for all I know.
Get out of here.
But just checking in again. With the charges I mentioned above, Grand Theft Auto, fleeing to loot, and obstruction of justice.
Little bitch.
Do you plead guilty or not guilty, sir?
Is gonna get shot in the face.
And it's quite the nice tune. Now, only if you could get a band behind it, that'd be pretty good.
By a guy
What instruments would you prefer for that tune, sir?
that is gonna blow his car up.
I'm wearing two of the wrong belts. That I can see that now. Gotta fix this uniform because I'm wearing two belts. Oops. Howdy, Mr. Johnson.
Sure.
Mr. Johnson, do you want to answer my question yet?
Yeah.
Okay.
Eventually.
Alrighty. Eventually, you got about 5.5 minutes.
Okay, well, ask me again in 5 minutes then.
Okay, I'll wait on asking until 5 minutes have passed.
Alright.
Were you trying to pick up that pickaxe? I was trying to give it to you. Well, all right then. Let me just get these real quick. There we go. Let me grab that too. There we go. Are you able to pick up that pickaxe, sir?
You'll see.
Hmm. There you go, sir.
How much longer do I have?
Based on the fact, sir, that you wanted me to wait 5 minutes before I asked you, we got about, I don't know, 2 minutes and like 40 seconds or something like that.
Okay. Let me know in 30 seconds.
All right, that sounds good to
Has
me.
passed from this time.
God, oh man, I can't think of the band. Something, something, something. I'm just a rat in a cage. Can't think of the band name.
17 meters with a 415 yard in the background. 952 pending. Sam 4 to copy, no units.
Sam 4 copy.
Oh, Smashing Pumpkins, Bullet with Butterfly Wings. Yeah, there's one. That's a band at least. Yeah, writing occasional lyrics. Well, sir, one could certainly say that despite all your rage, you may be still just a rat in the cage.
32 medical announcements.
As of right now, 30 seconds have passed.
Okay, let me know in another 30 seconds.
Oh, for the solar panels, Grand Nemesis? All right, sir, I can do that for you. That's freaking sweet, man. More power to the grid. More power to the grid. I can't remember the exact details. I'd have to look at Tesla's white paper, but they had like a multi-page white paper that they produced that indicated that basically to cover the world's needs of electricity, they only have to cover like, I think it was like 1 or 2% of land of the entire world. And then by covering that 1 or 2% in like a desert or something, with solar panels, we would have more than enough power to provide for the entire world's population.
Charles 16 back through.
This is what it was. That's what I was thinking of. Tesla's Master Plan Part 3. Alrighty, I'm a little bit late, but 40 seconds have passed.
Oh. So, is this when I tell you that I'm guilty?
You could say
Or
if
not
you're
guilty?
guilty or not guilty. That's up to you, sir.
Oh.
So I'll ask you, are you guilty?
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, that works for me, sir. Being the fact that you're pleading guilty of the charges aforementioned and the time that you've been here, you'll be getting time served.
Sweet. I can go do more crime. I'm going to rob a bank as soon as I get out of here.
Charles 31 and Charles 32 minute preemption is ready for the 459 in progress. It looks like the male force is way inside and is in the lobby now. The male black
Look at how much time I saved by
wearing
putting my foot down and not letting the government overstep my boundaries.
Oh yeah, my headset's not happy right now. Alrighty, sir. As you walk out the front, give me just a moment. The reason why I'm letting you walk out the front is because of the fact that your belongings are going to be at the front desk.
Yeah, I fought the law and I won.
I mean, you would have only served 25 months. Instead, you served a lot more.
Yeah, well now
Hey,
I ain't gotta
I'm doing
worry
good.
about
Yourself?
getting back down here after I get out of prison. gonna go straight to robbing the bank.
Yep, feel free to get your belongings, sir, and I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day.